Hey everybody, hope you're doing good. It's been a week since I last put a video up, you may have noticed. The internet was down all weekend last weekend, so no Wrestling Rant 19 was put up in that time. And the thing is, there's going to be a slight schedule change this upcoming week. Because of this missed Wrestling Rant last week, I'm going to be putting the video up on Sunday like I would normally do. This is because I am doing the Over the Limit predictions now, and I'm also doing the Over the Limit results video on Tuesday at the latest, because I've got a friend over on Monday, I've got an exam to do on Monday, and I won't have any time to watch the pay-per-view. I probably will watch it Monday evening with my friend, maybe Tuesday morning at the latest, but yeah, I won't be able to get the video up till Tuesday. Hope you guys understand that. So, basically, Wrestling Rant on Wrestling Rant on Sunday as normal, even though it's weird to have it in a prediction weekend, isn't it? Then the results and opinions vid on the Tuesday. I'll try and get that to happen. It depends on what goes on. Now, before I get to the predictions, guys, you of course must have heard the news if you're a wrestling fan that Randy Savage, Macho Man, has died in a car crash after having a heart attack at the age of 58. That is shocking to hear. Another great of the wrestling world has gone. My condolences go out to his family, and all of us here in the wrestling world are thinking with you about Randy during this tragic time, and all the great matches put on. That such a charismatic wrestler is now gone. Such a great in-ring worker. So many good matches with Flair, Hogan over the years, including mostly the Steamboat match at WrestleMania 3. Will live on forever in us. And Randy, rest in peace, man. Man, we missed you. And now, with that done, we now go on to what is truly going to be this video. Is a bit sorry, got a bit tongue-tied there. This video is my predictions video, of course. Now, I am not looking forward to this pay-per-view. There is nothing really that sings out to me much. Even the I Quit match has me going, this could be a bit shit. Well, Extreme Rules did surprise me, so what the hell is going to happen here? Let's hope to God we get a good match, because I don't want to go into this one thinking, this night is going to be utter shit. It's going to be really bad if this turns out to be utter crap. But Over the Limit last year was a bit shit, so what more can I expect from this? Anyway, first off, to start with the latest match that was added to the card. Big Show and Kane defending their tag team championships against CM Punk and Mason Ryan. Now, the thing is, you know I love CM Punk. Everybody here who watches my videos knows I love CM Punk. Yeah. But unfortunately this time, I have to go against him, because I cannot see Punk winning this. Because mess of a heel stable against two face giants, that's not going to bode well. Now, I obviously, the Core lost the titles to them. They haven't won it since, and they've only won matches against Kane or Big Show via interference. So that only spells bad news. So therefore, it has to be a win for the champions. They're going to retain. End of story. It's going to be probably the easiest match to predict on the card, minus the main event, obviously. Next, we have R-Truth versus Rey Mysterio. This should be a good match, I think. And I think this is something I had to point out. Extreme Rules wasn't a good night for the heel, apart from Cole. He was the only one who actually won a match at Extreme Rules. And I think that they have to have Mysterio beat another heel on pay-per-view is going to be ridiculous to see. Because, come on, sure, he lost to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, which was deserved. But then he wins again. Makes him look completely weak, and it just ruins all the credibility. That's what always happens. But the Truth has to win, to build his character and to keep him going, because if he fails to Rey Mysterio, that's going to fuck up his push, isn't it? It's going to fuck up badly. I tell you now, if Rey wins, that won't be good at all. Next prediction, this one hasn't been made, but I'm willing to say it's going to happen. Sin Cara versus Chavo Guerrero. I'm just saying this hasn't been confirmed, but I know WWE puts matches on at the last minute. Bound to be this one. I would obviously have to say Sin Cara to win, because it puts him over nicely. I bet him and Chavo will put on a fantastic match. Just remember, if this doesn't get confirmed, it will not appear in my results video. I told you that last time for the Kofi Kingston Sheamus type match. It happened anyway. Next up, Wade Barrett defending the Intercontinental Championship against Ezekiel Jackson. Now, if I was a betting man, I'm not, but if I was, I would give Big Zeke the win, because WWE likes to push a big guy, as Vince would. He's so stupid to push people like that. And obviously, because he broke up the... I'm sorry if I'm ripping the label off, if you could hear that. A bit thirsty. Drink after that. I think it's because he's obviously getting pushed to break up the core. He's a face. He's a big guy. He'd obviously win the match. But for the most part, I think Barrett deserves to defend his title on pay-per-view. Because for the most part, Barrett hasn't looked good on pay-per-view in recent months, has he? And for the most part, I just want to see a big, strong leader of a stable. Not him being cowardly and such. Have a strong leader of a stable, a faction, go over and have him beat Ezekiel Jackson. Jackson will get a load more shots in the coming weeks and the coming months. On pay-per-view, to build Barrett's first major title defense. That's right, he hasn't actually defended the title since he won it in February. Come on! So this is the thing. He has to win a match on pay-per-view with the championship to build himself better. And if he doesn't, it'll be a complete waste. He'll be looking as stronger as champion and leader of the core if he beats a legitimate opponent like Ezekiel Jackson. So it's going to have to happen. Barrett for the win. And I'm not saying that because I'm British, because obviously, where Barrett's British, I've got to support the Brits. But in honesty, Barrett has to win this. If he doesn't, that is extremely bad booking on WWE's part. And then next up, Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole in a Kiss My Foot match. Good, I'm a stipulation to this. And this is another little thing to add on. If Lawler loses, Cole must be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. You ain't done nothing to fucking deserve it, you big obnoxious jackass. I think this has to end. The feud has to end after this match. But there's no... Okay, I said when I wrote this at the time, I said there was no added extras. It's Kiss My Foot match. Not many other people will be involved. I don't think Swagger will get involved. No one will get involved in this. It'll just be Cole and Lawler going out there and having a match. It can finally be put to rest now. Lawler to win. It should have been done at Mania this way, but it'll have to end this way. Lawler winning, and that has to be it. Should have been a legitimate wrestling win, though, at WrestleMania, but yeah. If Cole wins again, oh, Cole wins again, I might fucking explode. Because there is no way in hell Michael Cole will win this. It just doesn't make sense if he has to win 3 times in a row. He's undefeated well, the only undefeated guy in history. Tatanka was undefeated for a whole year. Try beating that, you stupid bastard. Yeah. Who remembers Tatanka? A lot of people, but still. Then, we have Randy Orton taking on Christian for the World Heavyweight Championship. This should be a great match, because these two can put on a good match. The match on SmackDown was a good one. Watched it on the internet the other day. Brilliant. And I don't... Unfortunately for me, though. Unfortunately for me, and unfortunately for all of those peeps out there, Christian is not going to win this match. No. There's a reason for this. Because they're not going to make Christian win the title and do the same thing that they did before with Christian. They're not going to have Orton lose it as soon as he's won it. Because they're trying to build him as a strong face. Obvious. I could expect a Christian heel turn from this because he's probably going to be bitter that he's lost his only other chance of getting it back. And therefore, it's going to be quite interesting to see where this match goes. It should be worth for the pay-per-view. Make the pay-per-view worth it alone, because I'm more interested in this match than I am with the other match on the card, which I'm about to say, which is the John Cena versus The Miz I Quit match for the WWE Championship. Now, this one is one that is the most easiest match to predict in the history of professional wrestling prediction videos, because seeing Cena quit would be awesome. However, it is never, ever gonna happen. Anyone who thinks this is gonna happen have their hopes up high for a heel turn. That ain't gonna fucking happen. Now, unless there's a double turn in which, well, this is a predicted outcome that someone gave to me online, that Cena makes The Miz pass out and he doesn't quit. There could be a double turn, just like Hart Austin at WrestleMania 13. That could be possible, but I don't see it happening either. I just think this is stupid, giving an I Quit match, thinking, oh, he's the guy who never gives up, therefore he's not going to quit. It's obvious. Now, Miz winning is just as likely as seeing Ipswich win the Premier League. And being an Ipswich fan, I can admit I can say that. It ain't going to fucking happen in quite some time. So to see Miz winning is just, no. Even as an optimist in wrestling, I can't see that happening in a million fucking years. And, yeah, Super Cena will retain the championship. End of story. And by the looks of it, if my predictions run out true, everybody will retain their championships. Hooray! Now, I do think Alberto Del Rio will interfere. Because, come on, apparently they're going to build it for SummerSlam. So, why not start now? And that is the end of my prediction vid, guys. I will be here on Sunday. So, I'll see you then. Hope you have a great weekend. And, one thing I was going to say. Oh yeah, one thing. I recently went on the Internet Wrestling Database for the first time in a while and looked at Dave Meltzer's 5-star rated matches. I'm trying to watch through them. If you haven't seen Wild Pegasus versus the Great Sasuke, or Wild Pegasus being Chris Benoit, if you didn't know, their match from the Super J Cup in 1994. I watched that earlier today. Fucking great match. Watch that online if you can. I'll put the video in my description there. Click on that link in the description, you will get to it. It's getting quite dark here now, so I will say goodbye, guys. I hope you have a great weekend. Hope you enjoy all that comes your way. Great weekend of the Premier League and F1. So, sports fans, if you like wrestling, F1 and football, you've got a fantastic weekend ahead. See you, guys.